Hi, good evening, everyone. Welcome to Creekbox TV. I'm Alan Hanley. I got my buddy, the football guru, Mr. Jamie Hendricks, with me. Want to wish everybody happy holidays. Jamie, it looks like you had a good Thanksgiving. You still got some turkey gravy on
I
your
look like
shirt.
a butterball on her. I better not walk in the pig and somebody put a clearance sale on me.
I guarantee you. Brother, we are getting ready for Jamie, what a lot of people are calling the game of the week in all classifications.
It is, yep, that's what they all say.
Clinch County is hosting Manchester. I just asked Jamie, I don't think we've ever played them before, have we, Jamie?
I ain't seen where we ever played them before, Alan. I can't recall, and I hadn't seen nothing where we played them before.
And you said they have won one state title.
They won it in 1997. They won the state title.
Well, brother, me and you've talked all week. Tell us a little bit about the team, Manchester, that we're going to play tonight, brother.
Man, they look like the Dallas Cowboys out there.
Yeah, they do.
Man, they got the number one defense in the state of Georgia. You can't argue with that. I read off some stats earlier. I think they've had 25 sacks and 9 interceptions. I mean, I think they got 7 shutouts on the year.
Yeah.
Their defense is real fast. They play a 4-4 defense. They coming at you. On offense, they run, I call it a triple option. Now everybody calls stuff different, but
that's right.
They run that Irwin County wing tee. If you've seen us play Irwin in 15, 16, 17, and 18, ECI.
That's right.
This is what they run. Number 4 is their guy. He's their Mr. Everything. He returns punts, kicks. He'll go in jet motion. He catches passes. He's the real deal. Offensive line, they're huge. They got the Justice Cherry, number 0. He got 70 on the night. Yeah. But he's 6'5", 275. And look, he's a man. He's already a 5-star as a junior. He's still got one more year.
Yeah, then, you look at him, man.
Then number 60, Cash White, they call him Baby Sap. He's 6'2", 260, and he's solid. They got a bunch of big kids, man. They got more kids than Clinch County.
Oh, yeah.
So I don't know how that's going to work out to our favor, but
we talked about it a while ago.
Purge,
it got you
baby.
again, baby.
It get me. I done belched that Chick-fil-A sandwich and he hit the purge. He about purged me right there.
Well, Jamie, looking at them, man, we watched them when they got off the bus out there. We've been out here, I think Bill was out here about 11, 12 o'clock today, tailgate.
They was here at 8 o'clock this morning.
Were they?
We was going to get fireworks. They had the grill smoking, tin up, so.
Well, when I come by with the grandbabies, taking them to the dollar store, at about 12:30, they were parked out here tailgating then.
That's right.
But, man, you're talking about, and, man, we talked about it, they look like a Brooks County team.
They do. They all look to be
6'1", 220.
Yeah, and they solid. And they all athletes.
And looking at some of their stats, their running backs, man, we have 2 running backs. Really.
Yeah.
You got Bale and Bryant.
That's right.
They have Favors, number 3, he's got 833 yards. Cooper, number 4, 757.
Yeah, he's a man.
Number 9, Whitaker, 441. Then you got Kempson, 269.
Yeah.
You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 running backs over 150 yards rushing.
Yeah, and the key right there is they're averaging 8 yards a carry.
All of them. All of them averaging 8 yards a carry.
That's right.
And you said it early in the week, it's like looking in the mirror. If you take the size away as far as throwing the ball and running the ball.
They don't want to throw it.
No, they only have 559 yards passing on the year.
Yeah.
But they have 2 quarterbacks.
They got 2 quarterbacks, number 1 and number 2. Both of them can throw it. Both of them can run it. And you'll see both of them tonight, I believe. In other films, I've seen both of them back there. They just rotate them.
That's right. Well, man.
And we got one common opponent, Alan, with Macon County.
That's right. How did that go?
They beat Macon County 18-7, and we lost to Macon by 2 points.
In the second game of the year.
In the second game, they played them in week 4, I think.
That's right.
And
now, where did they play that game at?
It was in Macon County.
Oh, so they went to Macon and won. The Panthers have never won in Macon County.
That's right. And, that was one of their big wins. When you look at a big win they got this year,
right.
It was that, and then they beat Bowden, the defending state champs, in game one, 21-20.
And the other big claim to fame they got is they have played Sly.
They
held Sly to the least amount of points as anybody has all year.
All year they held Sly to 27 points, and ain't nobody done that all year.
And I was talking to two of the gentlemen that's doing their radio broadcast. He said, look, to beat Sly, you got to hope their quarterback forgets to get on the bus.
Yeah, man, Sly's the real deal. You're going to have your A game, and they got to have an off game, but that's why you play this game. You don't never know how that ball's going to bounce.
Well, Jamie, the only advantage the Panthers have tonight, me and you talked about it, it's going to be crucial, is the kicking game special teams.
That's right. Man, we got one of the best kickers in the state of Georgia in all classifications.
Has not missed extra points since Macon County.
Week 2, that's the last time he missed the extra point. He's been perfect. I've watched their kicker. You've seen him.
Yeah, he never made one.
Yeah, he's just wide left. But he might make every one of them tonight.
That's right.
But when you go through and you're watching their films and you watch it, they don't have to kick field goals. They just score. Right. They score a lot of points.
That's right. So, well, last week, who did they beat, Jamie?
They beat Johnson 35-0.
That's right. So, and a year ago tonight, Johnson eliminated the Panthers.
That's
right.
They had to rebuild. Johnson still won their region, which wasn't very good.
The other advantage that the Panthers are having, we are at home. And we got to have the home crowd here. If you're listening now, nothing to do. You've been locked up all day in the house. You need to walk off some of that turkey and dress the man. Come out here to the game.
We got to have a crowd. We got to have a crowd. Regular season, we had crowds every week. We got to the playoffs, and ain't nobody showed up.
No, man. Seminole last week had a good crowd compared to how far they had to drive.
Yeah, I think they had more than us.
And I know it's got a lot to do the first 2 rounds, but now there's no candy teams left.
No. Any team can win this thing, Alan.
That's right.
You got to play your A game, and you got to have a little luck on your side from here on out.
Yes, sir.
You got to have that big break, and I don't know what it might be. I don't know if you get it on a fake punt, an onside kick, a fumble, or there's got to be a big play to help you win these games.
That's right. Well, we're going to take our first break, and me and Jamie will be back, and we're going to talk about some of the playoff games in the past that had them big plays.
That's right.
So we'll be back in just a second.
Don't forget your little ones this holiday season at our newest store, The Little Averett, offering a large selection of children's clothing, toys, paper goods, and baby registries with brands such as Proper Peony, Beaufort Bonnet, Feltman Brothers, Noodle and Boo, and Mary Mary. Mary Averett and The Little Averett are open Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m., with limited shopping hours Wednesday and Saturday from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Come join us for the merriest shopping experience in the South. Located in Homerville, Georgia, the Averett House offers the finest selection of bespoke home decor, thoughtfully curated gifts, fresh and permanent florals, jewelry, and bridal registries. Open Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. with limited shopping hours on Wednesday and Saturday from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. The Averett House is the ultimate shopping destination with gifts for him and her.
Our family invites you to visit RegisterSatsumas.com or visit Register Satsuma's family farm north of Homerville, Georgia for a locally grown variety of citrus. Our season opens on November 1st and they're available until they're gone. Bring the family to Register Satsuma's U-Pick every Saturday and Sunday in November, December, and January. We can also ship Register Satsuma's nationwide to your family, friends, co-workers, customers, and everyone else who enjoys Satsumas. Share a smile at Register Satsumas in Homerville, Georgia, and check us out on Facebook at Register Satsumas.
And then along came Walker Jones.
At Walker Jones, new 2024 Chevy trucks are arriving daily, and the 23s must go, like this beautiful iridescent white pearl tri-coat Chevy Silverado 1500 High Country. Price to move. At Walker Jones is the home of the lifetime warranty at no extra cost to you. Chevy, find new roads. Walker Jones Chevrolet, Memorial Drive in Waycross, and online at WalkerJonesChevy.com.
Get the best deal from Walker Jones.
Crafted with you in mind, our homes are a blend of style and warmth, turning dreams into reality. Whether you're seeking mobile, modular, or manufactured homes, Clayton Homes of Waycross has the perfect fit for you. Join the thousands who've chosen comfort, chosen quality, chosen Clayton Homes. Call today to speak with one of our experienced home consultants. 912-284-1728. We also offer land home packages. Clayton Homes of Waycross.
At Richards in Homerville, Georgia, you'll find the best meats and seafood anywhere around. For all your holiday needs, parties, and special events, we provide catering that will make the occasion one your guests will never forget. Whether it's a wedding, company party, political event, or convention from Savannah to Atlanta and parts beyond, call Gregory to schedule Richards Catering Service or to purchase their famous barbecue sauce today. 912-487-5822. All right, everybody, welcome back to Creekbox TV. I'm Alan Hanley, got my buddy Jamie Hendricks. Jamie, you were talking about it doesn't matter. Every state championship run the Panthers have had, they've had one game where you got to be lucky.
Got to be lucky.
I go back to 2010, we play Eagles Landing here, trailed the whole game.
Yep.
3 minutes to go in the game. We finally get a big stop, and the crowd, standing room only, start chanting, "Roll, Red, roll."
That's right.
And we pulled out a win that I don't know. Jim still don't know how we got that win.
Yep.
And went on to win the state title that year.
Won the state title that year. You can go way back to 2002. Third round, Lincoln County come to town here.
That's right.
We brought in bleachers all over. This is where we redid the stadium. There was nowhere to stand.
That's right.
And you could hear the crowd in that game. I watched it on YouTube the other day, and it was just amazing. The Panthers come alive.
That's right.
With them fans. You know, you can go back even to 2015, I remember the Commerce game here.
That's right.
Commerce put us out in 14.
That's right.
They had to come down here in 15.
Yeah,
and
when they had the first play of the game with the big hit.
That's right. Yeah, Chancey Manak lit that fullback up and set the tone.
That's right.
You know, and in the same year, we played for Irwin for the state title in the Dome, the last game in the Dome. And Irwin went to punt, and Chancey Manak blocked the punt.
That's right. That's right.
And that's the plays you got to have. You can always go back to 18. We played in the Benz. Played Irwin. Everybody, I think, wanted Jim to punt the ball. He went for it and threw it to Jeremiah. Jeremiah went up and caught the ball and scored a touchdown.
Scored a touchdown. Ball game over.
Ball game over.
That's right.
You got to have plays like that.
That's right.
You got to make a crucial call when the common sense is telling you to either punt the ball or common sense says, hey, you might want to throw it here. Go with your gut. And Jim went with it and won a state title in 18.
All right, Jamie, you're the head coach of the Panthers. What's your key on stopping Manchester tonight?
Woo! I watched them all week, and all I can say is they are very fast. Try to keep them in front of you, and everybody's got to play disciplined football. You can't get out. You can't run up the field on defense. They'll run right by you.
That's right.
You got to play disciplined, fundamental defense, and, man, on offense, you got to complete some passes. Yeah. And I think that's going to be their key, too.
Yeah.
These two teams, somebody's got to complete some passes. I don't think neither one can go toe-to-toe and just run down each other's throats.
That's right.
You're going to have a busted play here and there, I think, where a quick hitter might score a touchdown for either team. But I think whoever can establish a little bit of passing game has the best chance of winning this game.
Well, Jamie, you look at both teams, both their schedules. Neither one of these teams, either one of them, has had to play 4 quarters
in a long time.
The Panthers, when we went to Bacon County.
That's right.
That's been 2 months ago.
Yeah. The only other game we had to play 4 was against Lanier.
That's right.
But that's been a month ago.
That's right.
The last time they had to play 4 quarters was in week 3 with Macon County.
That's right.
Because this is my opinion, they really wasn't in the game with Sly. So they didn't have to play 4 quarters.
Yeah.
The game didn't matter. It was done over. But their last 4-quarter game was Macon County, and that was back in week 3 or 4.
Yeah.
So.
Well, you take like last week, they beat Lincoln County with tradition. Me and you talked about that.
Yeah.
and they beat the brakes off of them.
Yeah, Sly just destroyed Lincoln County. And I don't think Lincoln seen that one coming. I don't think Sly even thought that.
No, on the other side, right quick, like the winner tonight will be at home next week.
Next week. Don't matter whoever wins this game tonight. If Clinch wins, it's here next week. If Manchester wins, then whoever the winner out of Macon and Telfair, they got to go to Manchester.
I got you.
Whoever wins, if Clinch wins, they got to come to Homerville.
All right, let's go ahead and look at that. Macon and Telfair. Who you got, Jamie?
I like Macon County, but Telfair's the same way. They got athletes too. And we've said all year, Telfair always got good-looking kids. They big.
Always.
They look. They are amazing how they look. And look, I know they didn't win that region. Dooley won that region, and Dooley's still in it.
Man,
Dooley's got to go up to Bowden tonight. So,
and brother, would it shock you if Dooley beat Bowden?
Wouldn't shock me at all.
It wouldn't me neither, because I know they're going to score points.
They're going to score points. There ain't nobody shut them down all year.
No, I was shocked when me and you left last Friday. Bowden was beat. They were done.
They was done, down by 2 scores.
Brother, and that's that key word, tradition.
Tradition. Yep.
They come back and won it, and they're wanting to repeat.
Yeah, they're trying to repeat. They got a lot to play for. They lost a lot from last year's state championship team. They regrouped, and here they are.
That's right.
And but they're getting a Dooley team that's on fire.
Man,
they the hottest team in Class A right now.
They are. And man, we got a couple of local teams playing. You got Irwin County. Everybody was shocked last week.
They
and
shot
that's our next year's region now, still in the playoffs.
Yeah.
And both of them could win.
Oh, yeah. Irwin shocked the state. They beat Blakely County, who was averaging, I think it was 48 points a game. Irwin held them to 0 and held them to 40 yards of total offense.
Man, Irwin must be healthy again.
I heard they healthy again, and they just like Clinch and Brooks. All these freshmen they was playing has grown up.
That's right.
So,
and brother, we pull it for Brooks and Irwin tonight.
That's right.
Don't think we're not.
Yeah, Brooks has got a big one tonight. Our buddy Eric Richardson coaches at Rayburn County. He's got his Wildcats equipment tonight for a big showdown. So that is going to be a war equipment.
Well, he stood on that sideline a couple of times over there in equipment, so he knows what it's like.
He's been there in a couple of beatdowns where we went over there and somebody tell Maurice Freeman to throw in the towel.
Yeah.
I mean, enough's enough.
That's right.
And
brother, that's my favorite coach in all of the state of Georgia.
He can motivate some kids.
He is the best motivator.
Yeah.
He reminded me so much of Coach Dickerson.
Yeah.
When we would go over there and do the faith and football, and both of them in the weight room at the same time, man, that was fun to watch.
That's right. Maurice can sure get them going. And look, he started the year and played probably one of the hardest schedules in the history of the state of Georgia. He had Thomas County Central, Bainbridge, Thomasville, Wayne County.
That's right.
He didn't play no slouches, and he was starting 13 freshmen.
Well, brother, me and you talked about it. It don't matter how you start off. You want to be battle tested.
They are.
Yeah, you don't want to be foolish and get nobody hurt, but that's helped Brooks.
That's right.
That's why they're still playing football right now.
Yep, they are. And man, they got a big quarterback, big receiver. Chris Cole. I know everybody's heard of Chris Cole. His boy is the running back equipment now as a sophomore, and he's just throwing up unreal rushing numbers. Then they got a quarterback, a freshman. He's 6'4", 215, just lighting everybody up.
That's right. Well, Jamie, all right, I'm asking you another question. If you're coaching Clinch County, you could have 2 players off Manchester. Which 2 would you choose?
I'm going to get Julius Terry, the number 70, the big guy.
Yep.
I mean, he's a 5-star. How could you not get him?
That's right.
And then I'm going to pick our number 4.
Yeah.
I can't. What's
Quay
his name?
Cooper.
Quay Cooper. I mean, Manchester people might say I'm crazy, but when you turn on the film and you look at Manchester, number 4 he's the player.
All right, if you're Manchester, what 2 are you going to take off Clinch County?
Woo! If I'm Manchester, well, obviously you're going to take Lamar Bryant.
That's right.
I mean, and I would go as far as saying Jeremy Bell.
That's right.
But there's still a lot that I would love to have.
If you could pick one more, knowing it could be a close game, you might want to take Zuniga.
Why wouldn't you?
He's a weapon. He scored 55 points this year.
That's right, and he's steady.
Come on up, brother. Help him out.
He has scored a lot of points, and he gets inside the 20 to 25. He's money.
That's right.
He has been all year. So,
Man, that's just going to be a big thing. You talked about it, special teams. It's going to be field position. They don't want to punt to Jeremy, and we sure don't want to punt to
we
Quay
don't
Cooper.
punt or kick to number 4, that's for sure, or number 2, or number 1, whoever they want to put back there.
So you could see a lot of great field position by both offenses.
Yeah, I don't think, and I hadn't paid it note. I don't think Clinch would kick off deep. I don't think they'll kick off deep. Why would you kick to number 11?
No,
he's the number 1 returner in the
Cook
state.
County why you don't kick.
That's right. He's the number 1 returner in the state. I mean, there's no. I mean, that's like
he's
Aaron
65
Brown.
yards away from 1,000 yards rushing.
Yeah. And if he hadn't ran backwards in some of them, he'd have well over it.
Yeah.
You know, but he likes to make things happen, and sometimes it works out, and sometimes it don't.
And Bryant's 120 yards away from 1,500.
Yeah, like I said, he's still leading the state in rushing. I mean, he's a weapon. If I'm coming in this game and I'm Manchester, that's who I'd say, look, we got to figure out how to stop number 4, Bryant.
That's right. Well, we're going to take another break, and we'll be back in just a second for some more pregame football.
Have you heard the news? Have you heard the news? There's a new sauce king in town. I'm talking about Bratty sauce, the all-purpose dipping sauce. What started out as a backyard grilling family recipe is taking over the South by storm. Their sweet and mild dipping sauce is flying off the shelf at retailers throughout the land. But hold on to your hat. Now they're coming at you with their signature select sweet and spicy version, which is just a little bit of heat and a whole lot of goodness.
Enjoy the Pizza Inn all-day buffet with more than 40 items featuring salads, pasta, desserts, and pizzas located at 501 South City Boulevard in Waycross. Whether you want to dine in or take out, the Pizza Inn in Waycross is the place to go for wonderful pizza and salad bar. Call 912-809-2411 for takeout orders or drop by for a grand dining experience. The Pizza Inn, Waycross, Georgia.
Need a break? Need some quality family time? Get over to Camping World of Valdosta right now. Camping World of Valdosta can put you in an RV for as little as $5 per day. Make your dreams of camping with your family or a road trip across the USA a reality. Experience the freedom that comes with the purchase of an RV from Camping World of Valdosta. Whether it is a purchase of an RV, maintenance, service, or camping supplies, Camping World of Valdosta can meet all of your RV needs. So don't put your dreams off another day.
As part of our commitment to convenient healthcare and the highest quality in pharmacy services, Clinch Memorial Pharmacy offers 3 convenient ways for you to get your prescriptions. We offer an easy walk-in location near the ER entrance. Our pharmacist is on site, ready to help if you have any questions. With our curbside pickup options, we will bring the prescriptions to your car. Just call ahead. We also offer a delivery service for prescriptions for patients in Clinch County. Make the change today. Call 912-470-2359 to learn more.
Big Daddy's Bar and Grill, located at 31 East Dame Avenue, Homerville, has the best food and atmosphere anywhere around. Big Daddy's Bar and Grill has a great lunch and dinner menu with a wide variety of your favorite food, including that perfectly grilled steak, wraps, sandwiches, chicken, and salads. Big Daddy's in Homerville also has your favorite drink to go with your meal. Drop by Big Daddy's in Homerville, you won't be disappointed. Big Daddy's Bar and Grill on 84 in Homerville for the best food and drinks around.
At Burt CPAs, helping small businesses with their accounting needs is our business. We have offices in Homerville, Waycross, Alma, and Baxley. Burt's professionals are ready to serve you no matter your location. We are your team for accounting, bookkeeping, tax, and financial advice. In Homerville, call firm partner Adam Toll.
everybody. Welcome back to Creek Box TV. I'm Alan Henley. Got my buddy Jamie Hendricks. We're up here playing Name That Tune.
We at the Headbangers Ball, baby.
Hey, they got it roaring. We're here getting ready for the Clinch County Manchester quarterfinal game. The winner will advance to the Final Four. And Jamie, we were talking, I looked earlier this week, the spread was 22-21.
Yeah.
Manchester was picked by 1.
That's right.
But now it's even.
They got it even. Now Maxwell's got it 0. It's a 0. So
now how do they do that, Jamie?
I think they take the opponents you played, their combined score and points against who they played, and it's like a computer ranking.
I got you.
And then they take your common opponents and do the same thing, and then they put it in that computer about like that BCS. Max had it. That's how they come up with it, you know.
Well, but they've never been to the Boneyard.
They've never been to the Boneyard. They're probably shocked at what's going on right here, but
man, we want to know kickoff is at 7:30. We're only about 45 minutes away. Y'all please come on out and support the Panthers. This is the biggest game of the year.
It's the biggest, and we got to have a crowd. I mean, we need that 12th man.
Manchester's getting a pretty good crowd. They're showing up.
They sure are.
Jamie, we were looking, and like if you didn't know either team and you come out here and said, man, if you had to pick one team, you look at Manchester down here in white jerseys, white bottoms, and you got the Panthers with, boy, it'd be hard not to pick Manchester.
Oh,
the way they look.
They look good. They look the part. When you look at a football team, like we were just telling your buddy Joe Bennett right there, what sticks out of them is their legs.
That's right.
You can tell they're football players. Right. You see their thighs, their hips, they are built like a football player.
That's right.
You can tell that the coach has had them in the weight room, and you can see how agile they are, man. They're electric. They can move.
And, Jamie, they're going to have probably 15, 20 more kids than the Panthers have.
Oh, every bit of it. I don't know what's going on. Last week, number 0 there, Julius Terry, he had number 70 on last week versus Johnson and played O-line. He's back at number 0 tonight, so I don't know if they had a lineman out and he was filling in, but yeah, that could be huge if they put him at tight end tonight with that 6'5" frame.
My Lord. I would hope, if I'm coaching offensive line in Langston, I hope they put him on one side so I can run away from him. I don't want him in the middle of the field.
Well, that's what I said, and Langston said, no, Daddy. We want to run right at him.
Yes,
I said, I don't want to run as a 5-star, you know. But, hey, sometimes that's the best thing to do.
Oh, yeah.
Because a team like this say, well, my number 0, your 5-star, will shut one side of the field down.
Well, think about all the great teams the Panthers had, Edgar, Talbot, Darian Thomas, all the backside. We'd run a tackle pinch, and they'd run him down from the backside.
That's right.
You know, I mean, it's better to run right at him.
That's right. This kid here can run you down from the backside. He is the real deal. But, Alan, you can look, number 2, number 3, number 1, their quarterback. I mean, they look the part.
Yeah.
Not taking nothing away from Seminole last week. Seminole had some big kids.
They did.
But
they weren't physical like this bunch.
Not like this bunch here. I mean, it's totally different. Yeah, they had 2 300-pounders. But their 300-pounders kind of look like me, you know. They had the Michelin man body.
That's right. That's right. Hey, you know, the Panthers, you go back in the first 2 rounds, I mean, it was 28-0.
Yeah.
Started the second quarter.
Yeah.
In the first 2 rounds. It's not going to be like that tonight.
Yeah.
I hope it's going to be like that.
I'd love for it to be, but to be realistic, I mean, this is going to be the best team we've seen since Cook County.
Yeah.
No doubt about it, and that was a war. And this here is going to be a war.
And we need a crowd like we had at Cook County.
Man, Cook was unreal. The crowd got into it. The players come alive, and the rest is history, as they say. And
Cook hadn't lost a game since then.
They hadn't lost a game, and I don't see them losing this week either. I think they in Adel, they in the Hornets' nest. I don't know much about that Columbia team they playing. I mean, but Cook County is on fire right now.
Yeah.
I think the GHSA made them mad with all that having to forfeit games and got them all back. They've been on a tear ever since.
They have. They have put their uniforms on and hadn't taken them off since then. You're right.
That's right. But Alan, this bunch here, this Manchester team, you look at them, they're 9-2. And like I said, you look at their 2 losses is the Sly and Lamar County. I mean, them ain't bad losses.
No.
You know.
Lamar, they're a AA school.
They AA, they're out of the playoffs now. I think they might have won their region, but they got put out last week. I can't remember who put them out.
Yeah.
But Lamar was good all year long. But look, when you get in the playoffs, you don't never know what's going to happen.
No.
You can prepare, but when you get in the playoffs, every team's good.
Well, man, I know last week the Panthers started off, had a few penalties, illegal procedure penalties, and that put us behind the sticks. But we were never scared that we weren't going to get it.
That's right. Yeah, you know, we had confidence in the offensive line. We could get what we needed.
Tonight, I don't know that you can overcome silly penalties like that, Jamie.
No, I don't think you can either, Alan. Neither team can afford to be behind the sticks tonight.
That's right. And of course, the big thing's going to be turnovers. Panthers have done a great job holding on to the ball all year. We got more takeaways than giveaways.
Yeah.
A turnover tonight, you know, like me and you said, it's going to be a quick game. There's not going to be much passing now.
There's not going to be much. This game's going to be over in a hurry. But getting back to Lamar County, they won Region 4. And they got put out in the second round by Swainsboro, the defending state champs, or state runner-up in Class A. So Swainsboro put them out last week. But no, I'm with you. This is going to be a real quick ball game. You can't waste a drive.
No, if you get down 2 possessions, it could be a long night.
It's going to be a long night. If you get down 2 possessions in this game, you might not get the ball with 2 more possessions. Because the other team's just going to 3 and 4 yard you to death.
That's right.
And they ain't going to snap the ball till that play clock's at 4 or 5.
And me and you talked about it a little bit. If you're Manchester and you know you got number 4 and number 11 across the field from you, that's all you want, 3-4 yards.
That's it.
And keep them on the sideline.
Keep them over here. They can't beat you on the sideline.
That's right. And just drive the ball down the field.
They do. And you see that offense, they look just the old Irwin County. That's just what they running down there. You can see their offensive line, our big number 71. I mean, they've got some good-looking kids.
They ain't got shoulder pads on yet now, y'all.
Yeah, there's not shoulder pads on them. When they put shoulder pads.
You got about 10 more pounds every frame out there.
That's a fact. That is a fact. And you can see right there, you know, they had Zero just in at tight end, and then he pulled on that play. You know, that's when you get 6'5", 285 pulling.
Well, Jamie, let's talk. We talked about it so we can let the listeners know. It's called the scissors play.
Yeah.
Explain how that works to the listeners.
It's confusion.
Oh yeah, my Lord!
You got the flow all going one way, and you hand it to the other.
It's like a reverse.
It's like a reverse, but it's all confined.
It's an inside handoff.
It's a quick hitter.
That's right.
And as a linebacker, you see in the guards pulling one way, the quarterback and running back's going this way.
Going to the right.
And then that one back sitting there by himself, all of a sudden he's got the ball coming back on the inside.
That's right. And me and you talked about it. The defensive ends, they're going to have to play jam up tonight.
Oh, man.
And have to stop everything on their side.
Everything.
But they have to be patient on the back side.
They do, because he'll run a quarterback boot out of this. He'll run a boot pass out of that. I mean, they do a good job setting you up.
And you get that backside end chasing the sweep around the other end, and they run the scissors back to
in your beat.
That's right.
Or they chasing it, and that quarterback runs a bootleg, and you see how fast number 1 is. You better stay there. And as the Panthers, you know, if you look in there right now, we got 2 freshmen playing defensive end.
And they've gotten better every week.
They've got better.
Last week was probably their best game.
Best game? Oh yeah, the best our defense played all year. I mean, they played a complete ball game. And the ends didn't let nothing around them. And I think we had 4 or 5 quarterback sacks.
That's right. That's right.
So, but right here tonight, it's an old-fashioned slugfest. It's going to be big on big. They're going to hit you in the mouth. Can you take it? That's what each team's going to try to do to each other.
Well, brother, one advantage we've had all year, I go back to the Cook County game when the Panthers went 95 yards to put the game away in the second half. it starts up front with that offensive line.
It does. And Clinch has got, I think, one of the best offensive lines in the state of Georgia.
We're not that big, but like you say, we're nasty.
They're nasty. And, I mean, they play ball and they get after you. And talking to a ref, he watched film on Clinch. That's what he said. What sticks out of Clinch is their offensive line. They're physical and they're very nasty. And not meaning they're cheap, take cheap shots or nothing. They just get after you. And that's, I look at it, I don't think Manchester's seen an offensive line like they're going to see tonight.
That's right.
Over the 9 games that I've watched, they ain't been a team just line up and hit them in the mouth.
That's right.
So I don't know how they're going to react.
That's right.
We've seen defensive fronts just as big as them in Cook and Pierce.
Man, you said the best front we faced all year in Bacon County, in my opinion.
Oh, man, and they just kept running, rotating players in. I don't know how they're going to react with somebody running it right down their throat.
That's right. That's
because
right.
Sly's finesse, Lamar was finesse, Macon County was finesse. Nobody they played just lined up and played smash mouth football.
That's right.
So I don't know how they're going to react. I know they're physical. I see that on film. So,
well, I'm gonna tell you, I don't know how you can get much more physical than number 4, Brian. The way he's running the ball each week. I mean, he's getting an extra 1, 2, 3 yards.
He is. He's getting the yards
rather run
after
over
contact.
somebody than have to run around them.
And he's gotten better as the year went on. And if I'm watching film, that's who I'm worried about on Clinch County.
Yeah.
But we've had some more come on. Number 10.
We got the best running backs in the state on our side.
Mighty Mouse, number 10.
You look at their stats with all their running backs, man, you got Raymond, Mighty Mouse. Yeah, I mean, Mingo
has stepped it up.
I think we match up well when it comes to running backs. I think the Panthers might have an advantage.
Overall, we got the running backs.
But you were saying, Jamie, if Bell breaks it tonight, do they have somebody that can run with Bell, Jeremy Bell?
Well, when you watch film, I'd say absolutely. They got 4 or 5 I think can run with him.
Do they? They're that fast.
Or they might just got me confused with just having football speed.
Yeah.
Because as you're going to see this game tonight, they might be an alley, but it's going to close in a hurry.
I got you.
And that number 4, he returns kicks and punts on everybody.
Yeah.
Their only score versus Sly, returned a kickoff for a touchdown.
Yeah.
I think they had a kickoff or punt return against Macon for a touchdown, if I remember correctly.
Well,
they're very dangerous. And like I said, they play with a lot of intensity.
Well, man, it's exciting to have back in the day football tonight where you just line up.
Yeah.
But you also have the finesse and the speed and special teams where you can break it at any time.
That describes these two teams right here. They both can smash mouth you, or they got the athletes, any play they can break.
Yeah.
They got the quarterbacks, they can throw it if they need to. They got receivers, they got big linemen. I mean, they got the kids. You just watch them. I don't know if y'all can see them on camera. They coming across right here. But these are good looking. This is a good looking football team. One of the best looking we've seen all year.
Yeah, I'm with you on that.
They are. You just don't see no bad looking kid out there.
No,
they all look like football players.
That's right.
I'm not saying Clinch County ain't got football players. We got some good looking kids too. What I'm trying to get at is these two teams is very evenly matched.
Well, brother, it's going to be a game. It looks like people still starting to come in. Plenty of time left. Me and Jamie's going to take another break. Hear a word from our sponsors, and we'll be back for some more pregame right here live on Creekbox.
Napa Auto Parts 255 South Church Street, Homerville, Georgia is your one stop for all auto, truck parts, tools, equipment, and accessories. Napa Auto Parts has been a name you can trust in Homerville for many years. If Napa does not have the item you need in stock, the friendly, knowledgeable, and efficient personnel at Napa Auto Parts will have it for you the next day. Open at 7 a.m. Monday through Friday and 8 a.m. on Saturday, Napa Auto Parts in Homerville is a name you can trust. Napa Auto Parts in Homerville.
From our swing bed service to our primary care practice, and now our new retail pharmacy, Clinch Memorial Hospital is equipped to provide our community the best care right here at home. Dr. Ankor is Clinch Memorial's physician and offers quality care at Clinch Family Practice, where our community can also enjoy spa services. At Clinch Memorial Pharmacy, patients can fulfill their prescriptions conveniently with our curbside pickup services. We also provide the COVID vaccine. Give us a call at 912-470-2359 to schedule yours today.
This is Alan Hanley, and I want to tell you about Dre's Snack Shack. Dre specializes in chicken wings, barbecue, sausage, hot dogs, hamburgers, salads, and a variety of other mouth-watering menu items. So y'all come on down and see Dre at Dre's Snack Shack. He can handle all your catering needs also. The good thing is he stays open late at night after the games. So please come in and see Dre at Dre's Snack Shack.
For the best pizza and wings in town any day of the week, check out Huey's One Stop in Homerville. Drop by, fuel up, and let Mr. Nick Patel and staff serve you some mouth-watering pizza and wings that you won't soon forget. Or just take that favorite pizza and box of wings home. Call 912-487-2338 to order your pizza and wings every Friday night after the game. Huey's One Stop, 193 Church Street, Homerville.
Homerville Jewelers in Homerville is your headquarters for bridal and baby registry. Our newly remodeled location has that special gift for the bride and groom or that perfect gift for the new baby. Homerville Jewelers has the gifts that are suited for any special occasion, whatever it might be. Homerville Jewelers can perform jewelry repairs and offers a variety of diamonds, gold, sterling silver, watches, and necklaces. No need to shop out of town. Homerville Jewelers can supply all your gift and jewelry needs. Let Kathy Townsend and staff serve you at Homerville Jewelers, East Dame Avenue, Homerville.
Dairy Queen is a proud part of our local communities and is cheering our sports teams on to championship seasons. Drop by before and after the game to say hello to Mr. Ash and his entire crew and enjoy the full Dairy Queen menu, including our famous grilled burgers, artisan-style sandwiches, and chicken strips. Cool off with our renowned smoothies, slushies, malts, and iced coffees. Try our fabulous desserts and take an ice cream cake home for that special occasion, or just to treat the family. Dine in or take out at Dairy Queen locations in Homerville, Blackshear, Folkestone, and Fernandina Beach. See you at the DQ. Lee Engineering and Construction Company in DuPont, Georgia has been a part of the community since 1935 and is proud to support Clinch County athletics. The prayer of the entire Lee Engineering family is that our Lord and Savior will richly bless our schools, community, and nation.
At Douglas Metal and Steel Manufacturing, we only use top quality steel and roofing. And with our on-staff custom designer, we can customize your building to best suit your needs. From large commercial, agriculture, or just a place to store your stuff. And it comes with a written 40-year warranty that we'll put in your hand. It's not just quality we stand behind, but we stand on. Call today for a free quote. Douglas Metal and Steel Manufacturing. We are steel #1.
Lutz, Brown, Pigler, and Manley Insurance Agency is locally owned and has been a part of the Homerville, Clinch County community for many years. We make it a priority to know our clients on a personal basis and take pride in customizing insurance coverage for the particular needs of each customer. We offer all lines of insurance, including auto, home, business, life insurance, annuities, and bonds. Lutz, Brown, Pigler, and Manley Insurance Agency, East Dame Avenue, Homerville. Go Panthers!
Clinch Memorial Family Practice is growing to better meet the needs of our community. Located in the heart of Homerville, we're convenient for so many of you from Homerville to Lakeland, Statenville, and Pearson. We're a qualified team to take care of you and your family. In addition to primary care, we are a medical spa. We provide a variety of massage therapy and aesthetic services. From sick visits to deep tissue massages and facials, Clinch Family Practice is here to serve you.
We look forward to seeing you.
All right, everybody, welcome back to Creek Box TV. I'm Alan Hanley. Got my buddy Jamie Hendricks up here. We're doing the pregame. Jamie's not only a football guru, he's named that tune guru.
Yeah,
you know them all,
yeah,
baby.
I think we're playing Young Dolphin here. I think it's Young Dolphin, or this might be little ATM Stinky 2000 or something. I don't know, but Blake's got it going on.
He
A while
does.
ago, I think Daniel said we was playing Drowning Pool. I don't even know who that is.
Well, we hadn't played the Love Shack yet.
Well, we ain't been to the Love Shack yet, and then when we get done with that, we will do the electric slide.
All right, but getting back to the game, man, hope everybody has had a happy holiday. You know, Thanksgiving, man, we're not far, Jamie. We're a month away from Christmas, brother.
Yeah. And like the song said, it's coming in hot.
It's coming in hot.
If you know who's singing It's Coming In Hot, let us know.
Yeah.
I'm going to say it's Little Dolphin or The Baby or something.
But we talked about it, mistakes, turnovers. Jamie, is there anything else that you know, do you really think this game is going to be a quick game?
Oh, man, they don't neither want to throw the ball.
Yeah.
So it's going to go in a hurry. The only way it don't, if one team jumps out by 14 or 21, then the other team has to get out of what they do.
Yeah.
And go to throwing the ball, and you got a lot of incomplete passes. Then you turn it into like a, what was that, Turner game that took forever because they was three passes and punt, three passes and punt.
Last week, that game lasted forever,
Yeah.
it seemed like. And, you know, Seminole come out, they were a running team, and they come out their first two possessions.
And wanted to throw it.
And wanted to throw it.
And tried to catch us Clinch by surprise, but that didn't work. But, look, you made the Elite Eight.
Yeah.
You're going to do what you've done all year long. You're not going to change what you do because of who you see.
Well, Jamie, you've been out here all day. The Panthers, which everybody had been out of school this week, and a lot of time that can affect how you prepare and all that. How's it went this week for the Panthers?
It's been a good week. I've told several. I think I told you it might have been the best week of practice that the Panthers has had this year. They had a good week.
Tonight's Class A quarterfinal game between
Wednesday,
the Panthers and the
we had
Manchester Blue Devils.
a crawfish bowl, and these kids ate 60 pounds of crawfish.
Starting on defense for Manchester
So
tonight.
just unreal the amount of crawfish was eat.
Starting on the defensive line,
and then
number
Thursday,
0, Justin Terry.
Well, Wednesday we got down to crawfish. We got on the buses and went to Lounge and did a walkthrough. And practiced at Lounge in the indoor practice facility, so that was nice.
Because it was raining.
It was raining,
sloppy weather.
so the kids enjoyed that.
Is that a nice facility over there, Jamie?
Yeah, it's amazing what $10 million will get you.
Good Lord.
But we'll never have that here unless Jamie Hendricks wins the lottery. And if Jamie Hendricks wins the lottery, there will be signs.
Also starting at safety, number 6, Vicarious Offer.
Then Thursday, yesterday morning, 9 o'clock, we had a walkthrough, and all the kids showed up.
Number 10,
Practice on Thanksgiving morning. I mean,
well, brother, that's an exciting time when you're playing the day after Thanksgiving. You've had a successful football season.
And I tell everybody, that's right. That's what I was getting at. If you're playing the day after Thanksgiving, you've had a great year.
That's right.
No matter what happens, you've had a real successful year. Now, we don't want it to end tonight by no means.
No.
But
well, you're this close, you can taste it, brother.
That's right. And the kids, they've been fired up all week. They're ready. Coach Peterson, Coach Dalton, Coach Tyson, they've drilled. All these coaches has drilled in their head. They know what's going on. They know what's expected of them. And I don't see that they're going to let the community down tonight. Now, they're going to give you all they got, but I'll stress this to everybody listening in Panther Nation. We're not playing a cupcake tonight. This is not a cupcake. This could very well be a state championship game.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
I think, man, the winner of this game could very well be in the state championship.
I believe that with all of my heart. Whoever can win this game tonight will be in that Mercedes.
Because they're at home next week.
They're at home next week. And
that's right.
If Clinch does get by Manchester, and so they do get Macon, I like our chances because you see there's 3 rings down there because we played Irwin in the regular season.
That's right.
Then you get in the playoffs and
it's
we
hard to beat a team twice.
It's hard to beat them twice. And I like our chances, and I really think Macon has a good shot of beating Telfair tonight, but it's in Telfair.
Yeah.
So look, home field advantage should
Starting on
help
the
you in these
offensive line,
games.
junior,
They had to
number
come,
51,
what,
Levi
4 hours
Corbett.
from Manchester?
A day after Thanksgiving.
A day after Thanksgiving,
Also
they probably
starting on the
stopped in Macon or
offensive
Tipton and
line,
ate
sophomore,
today.
number
Yeah.
55,
I mean,
Nick
they've been up
Miranda.
since 6 o'clock this morning.
That's right. That's
So
right.
Starting on
they've
the
had a
offensive
long
line,
day.
junior, number
And that should
56,
play
Cody
to our
Harris.
advantage, I would
That's
hope.
right. That's right. Well, man, I want to remind everybody Jamie's
Also
going to be on the
starting offensive
sideline.
lineman,
We're going to
sophomore,
talk
number
back to
59,
you at
Elijah
halftime
Lee.
All right.
and after the game, man, and he's going to find out
Starting
who's
offensive
injured and
lineman,
what the
senior,
game
number
plan is
65,
and how we're
Elijah
going
Cobb.
on. Before we get out of here, I want to remind
And
everybody you
rounding out the
have to
starting
watch it
lineup for the
on the
Panthers on offense,
NFHS
over
network.
line, senior,
Go
number
there, it's
81,
$11.99.
Vince
If you've already joined, you don't have to worry about it. I know some of y'all have some trouble coming in, but Daniel has checked it out. It's not on our end, it's the NFHS.
They're working on it.
And they're working on it and keep trying, and it'll eventually pick it up. Before we get out of here, I want to give a shout out to our sponsors. We have Homerville Jewelers, Clinch Memorial Family Practice, Dre's Snack Shack, Big K and Lee Engineering in DuPont, Georgia. Homerville Fargo Feed and Sea, Camping World of Valdosta, Clayton Homes to Waycross, Big Daddy's on Highway 84, Pizza Inn and Waycross, Burt CPA, Savage Turner Law Firm, Moore Farms out of Maynard, Georgia, Napa Auto of Homerville, Braddy's Sauce, the best dipping sauce. Even eat it on what, Jamie?
You eat it on light bread.
Hey, Walker Jones of Waycross, Register Satsumas. We're going to step back, and I'll get the rest of them here in a minute. We're going to listen to the national anthem. Hang on just a second.
And tonight, the invocation will be led by Micah Joyce. Micah is the cheerleader, a senior at Clinch County High School, member of Fellowship of Christian Athletes, and a member at New Vision Church of God.